Today I got an experiment going on in my greenhouse. I want to see if it stays warm enough in here throughout the day and night to be able to support my vegetable seeds starting to sprout and germinate. Here's how I'm going to do it. I went down to the local hydroponics store and I got some of these seed mats. They're the heat mats that keep the temperature of the soil 10 to 20 degrees above the ambient air temperature. Since I'm inside my greenhouse, I'm doing that so I don't have to fire up the heater to keep the whole greenhouse warm. My other plan here is to use these greenhouse domes inside my main greenhouse that I'm in right now. What I'm planning on doing is filling up the watertight tray on the bottom with water. This particular one has peat plugs in it, so I'm going to test the temperature of the peat plugs and the water on the seed mat to make sure that the temperature inside this greenhouse dome is staying warm enough to support plants. I really don't want to have to heat the whole greenhouse yet with the electric heater. It ends up being really expensive that way. So stay with me, I'll show you what I'm doing. This is the seed mat that I got. It's from Super Starter Heat Mat from sunleaf.com. I've never used it before. I know nothing about this product. I had it at the local hydroponics store, so I figured I would give it a try. This is the heat mat. It has a attachment where the electrical plug is on the corner, and it's supposed to be waterproof. However, you're not supposed to submerge it in water. So you just take it and you lay it right down on the potting bench, and then according to the directions, you just put your seed flat directly on top of it. And then I'm going to just add the water into it. Alright guys, I got this fully hydrated, I got the dome on top of it, and I have the heat mat plugged in. Right now, outside it's about 40 degrees, give or take. The wind chill's making it quite a bit cooler, at least to the feel. As you can probably hear the greenhouse getting blown back and forth. So anyway, I'm going to check this tonight when I get home from work, see what the temperature in the water is, and the peat plugs, and we're going to go from there. Alright guys, it's been 24 hours. It's given the water plenty of time to warm up on the seed mat. I've had the dome cover on. I have a thermometer here. I'm going to stick it in, turn it on, and make sure that it's warm enough inside the container to be able to support my seeds germinating and being seedlings. I'm going to do this as an ambient air temperature inside, and then I'll take a measurement of the temperature in the actual seed pods. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes. I'm going to check the temperature in the thermometer here. It says 75.1 degrees. Now, I'm going to take the thermometer and stick it into the seed pod grower, the plug in there, and see what the temperature is in there to make sure that the pods will support germination of the seeds. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes. I've had the thermometer in the peat pod, in the seed pod in here, to see how warm it is. I want to make sure that if I put my seeds in here, that they'll be properly germinated and kept warm enough to germinate and turn into seedlings. So let's take a look. Now it says it's keeping it at 84.3 degrees. So that's plenty warm enough for the seeds to germinate and start to grow. So I'm going to start planting some vegetables in here now for my first round. Why don't you guys hang around? I'll show you what I got going on.